The biggest thing with a 2-year-old sale, and this is where you separate the men from the boys. Okay, 2-year-old sales, you're getting to see these horses in front of you. And as I discussed previously, time does not matter. It's how the horse breathes. And when I mean separate men from boys, I mean people who know race horses. There are a lot of agents out there who can buy you a horse that don't know race horses. When I mean race horses, somebody who's honestly watched horses train and race and be in training scenarios where they understand what a good breeze looks like and what a bad breeze looks like. I've had plenty of horses put in fast works in my training career. They were terrible works. The horse went fast, but he did it so inefficiently that it was a waste of time. So understanding that different surfaces are going to lend to certain types of horses. We never saw it. He won the Kentucky Derby and he was taken down. But if you go back and you watch Medina's Spirits Breeze at OBS, that horse traveled more smoothly over that synthetic track than he ever did over a dirt track. And he was obviously a good enough horse. He could win grade ones on dirt. But in my opinion, I think if you gave that horse a shot on the grass, he would have been phenomenal. His father was a grass horse. To me, that horse looked like he would have been a solid grass horse. So at OBS, if you see a horse that moves beautiful over the synthetic, there is a chance that that horse might actually be a grass horse. Now, good horses are going to move over any surface well, regardless when it comes to those distances. When you see horses going half miles and 5/8 and they look a little ragged at the end of their work, that's because they're on the wrong surface typically in those training scenarios and environments. But at a breeze show, most horses look pretty good. Most horses can handle it if they're a talented horse. So you might not miss a dirt horse because it was on the synthetic, and you might not miss a grass horse because it was on the dirt. They're there. You just have to understand that a higher knee action on the dirt and maybe a little bit more head movement will be more or less a horse that might want the turf. A horse that seems to not get over a surface as smoothly as a different horse on a synthetic, but still gets over it well enough, might point to that horse is potentially a dirt horse. So this is a big thing that you need to understand when you go to OBS. Most of these horses are training on sand tracks in Florida. Okay, they're not training on synthetics. So their breezes over these synthetics, yes, they'll go over there and they'll trial it out every now and again before the breeze show. They'll do kind of dress rehearsals over those tracks. But for a lot of them, it's their second work, third work over that type of surface. So it's still new to them. A good horse stands out. You'll find good horses at those sales, but in terms of what surface and if you could miss a horse or you use those breezes to help you find the good horses. When they get into training and the trainer calls you and says, hey, look, I worked him 5/8 on the dirt and he can't break 102, but he was okay and he could do 48 and that's potentially saying, hey, you know what? His breeze at OBS was great on synthetic. Now he's on the dirt. We have him almost ready to run and he can't catch a shadow. You've got two questions. He's either slow, he's not that good, or he's a grass horse, so you actually need to put him on the turf and see what the horse can do.